Pay attention to this date. On November 30th, 2025, which is even getting closer to a month now, I reported that during the church service of Cherubim and Seraphim in Kogi State, the jihadists that people refer to as bandits, they stormed the church, they kidnapped the pastor, the wife, 14 worshippers. And among them is just 3 weeks old baby. It's among them. Among them is a 4-month-old baby. It's among those people that were kidnapped. And ever since then, these people has been in the bush. How are they surviving? The president is comfortable with this. The whole church in Nigeria, they are comfortable with this. Khan did not make statement. Khan is not protesting. Okay, every now and then we condemn kidnapping, but not a 3-week-old baby or 3 weeks old baby and a 4 months old baby among them. And Nigeria is silent about this. The world is silent about this. And that is not the issue now. These jihadists are giving ultimatum that they are going to take their life today. They gave the ultimatum yesterday morning, and the ultimatum will expire today evening, that they have to pay 200 million to rescue them. Nigeria is still silent. Nobody's talking about it. And imagine, when I made this report on 30th of November, some people said, we didn't hear this news. This thing is not true. This is false. But today, the people are demanding 200 million just to rescue these people. They have been in the bush, and I'm still doubting if these people are still alive, because they are inside. I have cases where these people will demand for ransom just for dead bodies, and when you get there, you meet decaying body, or you even meet a skeleton. Stay with me in this video. Let us understand this situation.
The terrorists killing people in northeastern part of Nigeria are not from Congo. They are not from Malawi. They are not from Namibia. They are not from Egypt. They are northerners and they are Muslims.
This is Thursday morning, the 11th day of December 2025. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Yesterday, the jihadist terrorists that people refer to as bandits, they gave a 48 hours ultimatum for 200 million ransom in Kogi church kidnapping. Remember that pastor and his 6 children among 14 other hostages with these terrorists. Now, before I will go forward, I want to remind you the essence of having the footage of any church attack, any kidnapping. And anytime I make this statement that churches should make sure that they have footage, or even though it's one particular video that just showed what transpired. People said, forget about that, reporting all these things to international media doesn't solve the problem. If I'm saying all these things, I know it solves problem. Now, let me give you, for instance, there was a kidnapping and killing incident in Kwara State some weeks ago, and people were praying on Tuesday. They started shooting sporadically. You saw them, how they invaded the church. And the video was sent immediately to CNN, to Fox News. You may not like all these media houses, right? But because of that video, everybody saw it, and it put pressure on the government. Waiting 48 hours, they went and rescued all of them, even though they negotiated with the terrorists. Now, these people have been kidnapped since in Kogi State. We announced it. We talked about it. The kidnappers are demanding 200 million ransom. These jihadists, whether they see that the cow is expensive now, because of that, they are putting, anytime they kidnap you, they will put 200 million, 500 million for you to bring, or they will kill you. And they are doing this thing because these people are Christians. Where is the Khan? Khan is not making any statement. Why should Christians be kidnapped and they are staying there upon ultimatum and no Christian body is talking? They were abducted from the church. Nobody is talking. You see, I'm trying to understand whether you people are standing for each other or you people are standing for yourselves. Why should there be peace in Kogi State as I talk to you when people were kidnapped from their church? Because that translates to religion or religious intolerance. People don't allow you to practice your religion in peace. I do not say that they are not kidnapping or killing opposite faith, like African traditional believers are being killed, Muslims are being killed, the Jews are being killed, you understand? So I'm not just saying that, oh, these people, they are only killing Christians. But I am telling you that if these people they kidnapped, if they are opposite of it, the situation will not be like this. Now, these people are going to use them to test their power. Tomorrow, if anything did not happen, you will see that these people, they will kill them, just waste them like that. This is the situation we see in Nigeria. And the reason why I'm shouting every day, talking about this thing every day, is because the government feel comfortable with this. Like, this is normal. They are trying to normalize this. They are trying to make it look good, that what is happening is okay. As far as Muslims are dying, Christians are dying, the Jews are dying, everybody is dying, it's okay. It's not a particular set of people. Where is our brain? Like, because it is not affecting Christians alone, so we should normalize it? Because that is the argument of all these APC folks. The killing is not only for Christians, so it is normal because it's not only for Christians. When the so-called government swore an oath to protect the lives and property as a primary responsibility, and you are here justifying genocide by saying that people who are dying are many, there is something wrong with a black man. There is something absolutely wrong with a black man. Tinubu deployed the military aircraft to Benin Republic. He seek order from the Senate to deploy troops to Benin Republic. The Senate approved it. Catholic school children are in the bush. They only rescue 100 out of 300 and something after enough negotiation from the Office of the National Security Advisor. They also kidnap people from Kogi State, Christians. All these people are in the bush. No surveillance helicopter. No going after the terrorists. And the Senate approved that troops be deployed to Cotonou. Why Nigerians are dying? Something is absolutely wrong. This proves that the government are the direct sponsors of these terrorists. You can't tell me that there is no capacity. And that is where Tinubu just enter into trap. You don't understand what I said, but this is what so many people are taking. Take a listen.
The Nigerian armed forces are being offered help from Donald Trump. So difficult are they finding it to protect their own people from ISIS and its chapter there, Boko Haram. So the Nigerian military can be spared to go and attack their neighbor, but they can't keep peace and stop ISIS in their own country. What kind of president is that?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, Tinubu has very long-standing ties in the United States. Max Blumenthal and David Hundeyin, who's the latter is a Nigerian journalist, very famous, did a brilliant piece on Tinubu in the Gray Zone. Everyone should read it, about Tinubu's ties to cocaine trafficking networks in Chicago in his earlier years. So this is the type of guy that we're dealing with, in bed with the CIA, in bed with all these drug narco trafficking units. But of course, the West backs up the real narco terrorists like Tinubu.
Yes, that is what people think about Tinubu. When you call Nigeria, people look at it like, oh, these people have capacity to deploy helicopter to go and bomb Benin Republic, to deploy aircraft to bomb Benin Republic, deploy surveillance, but their people are languishing. You know, the narrative is not making sense. The story, everything is just making sense now. That Nigerian government have another motive why they allow their people to be killed. And it is nothing to force Nigerians to make peace with terrorists and allow terrorists to start ruining them. This is just the reason. Now, don't forget that the former Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria, under the same ruling party, have been accused of sponsoring terrorists. They said a Major General to say said that he linked his intelligence report to also the Chief of Army Staff in this present APC administration, even though it is the former dispensation. Now, what do you understand from there? It means that this APC, or Progressive Congress Party, according to the Canadian court, is a terrorist organization, and we must call it the way it is, okay? Now, this is my fear about these people who are being kidnapped. Don't forget that the attackers raided the church during a service on November 30, 2025, abducting several worshippers, including a 3-week-old baby and a 4-month-old infant. A 3-week-old baby, just 3 weeks, and a 4-month infant is among the people they kidnapped. And since November 30 till today, it's more than a month, going to 2 months. Are these people still alive? Where are they? How are they coping? How are they coping? No, I'm confused right now. Because I have seen an incident where these terrorists, jihadists will kidnap people, especially Christians. When it delays, they will kill them and continue to demand for ransom. And anytime the ransom payment is met, they will now tell you that, come and take your dead body. So you pay ransom to collect your dead body, and most of the dead bodies you miss on the skeleton. Is this country? Is it the country your people want to have? No. Is it the kind of country 3-month-old baby? I myself have at this moment 6 months old baby. I can't imagine a 3-month-old baby is in the bush for good 2 months and the president is comfortable. Everybody's comfortable. Something is absolutely wrong with us, including you Christians. Something absolutely is wrong. I doubt the God you serve. You know, I'm not talking about spirituality. The reason why I said I doubt the God you serve is that some people were kidnapped from the church. A 3-week-old baby and 4-month-old baby. Like, wait a minute. Everybody's silent, you are quiet, and you go to church to lift up your hands to who? You face the act. Sometimes if we talk, it is the Christian that will come and tell us that all these things people are talking, we know. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm totally confused, right? I'm totally confused that these children are in captivity and the world is silent about it. Everybody's keeping quiet. Like we should enjoy it, like we should flow. It is normal. It is well. You're preparing for Christmas, decorating the streets. 3-week-old baby and 4-month-old baby are in the detention with pastor, with children, with 14 church members, and the jihadists are giving ultimatum. Shame on you Christians, okay? Shame on you people, because you see, this life we are living is not all about spirituality and making of heaven. No. If you are unable to live on earth here, where are you going? Which heaven are you talking about? First of all, ask yourself, what is the purpose why you are on earth? Why are you here? To pray, preach, collect tithe? Unable to protect your people? Like, if I tell you that I'm not confused, I am totally confused about this.
The terrorists killing people in northeastern part of Nigeria are not from Congo. They are not from Malawi. They are not from Namibia. They are not from Egypt. They are northerners and they are Muslims. The bandits in the northwestern part of Nigeria, they are not from Senegal. They are not from Mali. They are not from Morocco. They are not from Guinea or Guinea-Bissau. They are Fulanis from the northwestern part of Nigeria. So it is for us to solve the problem. It is not for anybody to solve the problem. They are not speaking Chinese, they are speaking Fulani language. They are not speaking Spanish, they are speaking Hausa language. They are not speaking Mandarin, they are speaking Kanuri languages. When will the North sit down and address the whole of these bandits and terrorists? Are not more than 5,000 people.